I'm Karen McGinnis, and I was one of the original founders of the White Bear Center for the Arts, which was called the White Bear Arts Council. And we were a group of people who got together under the leadership of Sister Florentine Golay, who was teaching piano at St. Jude's in Matamidi. And she had the desire to bring the community and artists together. She felt that there were so many artists who were working and professionals, but who had little contact with the community in which they lived, and the community didn't know of these artists who were working in their area. And so we gathered together and figured out how to have an organization that could support the artists and bring them into the community. One of the first things we worked on was having an organization with a board that could then direct this, and our first president was Wilbur Goyer, an attorney from Matamidi, who made sure that we had a strong financial organization to support what we wanted to do. Then we gained members through a newsletter. The first project that we had was the community chorus, the White Bear Community Chorus, which we sponsored. And then we went on to bring lectures to the people, and so the first person who participated was Warren McKenzie, the potter who lives in rural Grant. After that, then we decided that there should be some way for artists to show their work. We sponsored a fair in the fields, which was an art fair outdoors, and it was held at Warren McKenzie's pottery. It was a wonderful landscape. After the fair in the fields, we started the Northern Lights Juried Art Show, and we then went on to have Art Explosion, which was a participatory event that we alternated with a fair in the fields. Art Explosion brought artists in to demonstrate their crafts, and then the participants, the audience, the people who came, could try their hand at some visual art or singing or music. The Arts Council then went on to become a center for people to take courses, and under Susie Hudson we now have the Center for the Arts, which is an absolutely amazing new step for the council.
Hi, my name is Eileen Kenny, and I have reinvented myself as an artist. Yep, here I am in my 60s, starting something completely new. And who has helped me with that? White Bear Center of the Arts. And I'm here to show just a little bit of my story with you about that. A few years ago, my life went into a major topsy-turvy turmoil. And after the dust settled, I decided that I needed to do something completely different and completely new and think about what I wanted to accomplish for the remaining time and years that I had. And I came to, I want to be an artist. Well, how do I do that? It was an overwhelming thought at the time. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to do it. Well, I went online, a great resource, of course, and went searching and found White Bear Center of the Arts. And I saw online their brochure and all the variety of the classes they had. And I thought, well, this sounds really great. I think I'll go out and meet the people, because I realized it's the people really that make the organization. And I'm so glad that I did. I live in River Falls, Wisconsin, and White Bear Lake is about 50 minutes on the good days and with no construction and no weather. And the first person I met when I walked upstairs in the armory through that little tiny office there that was obviously very busy with lots going on was an amazingly friendly face of Danielle. And Danielle put down what she was doing at the time, and she answered all my questions. And I said, well, where do you do all these classes? And she showed me this little tiny room. And it was obviously that it was a room that had a lot of multitasking going on, a lot of things happening. And I was like a little unsure about it. And I thought, well, what have I got to lose? I want to try something new. I'm here to be open, to figure it out, and to let all kinds of things come into my life and see what happens. And I took some classes there about 2.5 years ago was the first time I started it. And it was been an amazing journey and a great support, and it was a right decision for me. White Bear Center of the Arts, it's the people truly that make it what it is. They're so dedicated, fantastic, and passionate about what they do. And they really helped bring out in me things that I didn't even know I had. One of the things that I really would love to impart, if nothing else, is to let you know that my particular story of I just started this. And don't be afraid to try something new. Get out there, because White Bear Center of the Arts and the staff and the incredible teachers there are so supportive. They'll bring out things in you didn't know you had, and also help you in giving you a different perspective. A lot about art is how to see, and they impart that to you and teach you and train you in certain things. And then they're very encouraging in letting you do your own style and figure out what that style is. So I have been immensely grateful for their help. And the fact that they've got this new center, which we just started some classes in, is like blowing my mind, because it's like so much more space. And it's the people that make an organization. And if they could pull off the miracles that they did in that tiny little office, in that one multitasking room, I'm like, wow, what they're going to be able to accomplish at this new center. I'm like, go for it. It's like so many things that people are going to be able to experience. And it is worth that drive that I made because of the quality of the teachers, the quality of the instruction, and the variety. The variety was key also for me. All the different things I can learn. It's so important for all of us. We work so hard at so many different things in our families and our jobs. It's really important to take time with yourself, with your children, with your friends, to do something fun, to do something creative. We all have it in us. Everyone is an artist. Everyone is an artist. They all got something to share and to give. And White Bear Center of the Arts has really been an amazing place for that. I'm so excited for what they're going to turn out in the future.